Hey everybody. Happy New Year's Eve to you. Look at that. Hey everybody, welcome. I'm going to read your chats. Let me see. Let's get this volume all the way down here. All right. Everybody's here. Welcome, finally, to the last day of the December dailies. Sorry we were a little bit late today. Lots of drama. All kinds of drama. There's eggnog drama. There was sink drama. Had a stopped up sink, overflowed. And better than anything else, cables sometimes just come out. And you have no idea why. They just come out. And it's horrible. Yeah. All right, let's see. Let's see who's here. Isabel Holmes is here. You know what? Big hand. Like, this is internet applause. Rob Flax taught me this. This is all internet applause. So lots of internet applause for Isabel Holmes. I had so wanted to get her on the stream today. I'm just going to have her come in the other room to deliver some spiked eggnog. Whenever you have your adult beverage of choice ready, let me run through these. Hi, Dan Kinney. So happy you're all here. Jake Holmes, I'm sorry you panicked. Really, believe me, I'm really sorry. I just had, it was an internet connection problem, and I'm really bummed about it. But it is what it is, and now I'm out of focus, so let me get back in focus. Let me turn this over here, and perhaps we'll be a little, there we go. I think we'll be a little bit better in this direction. Still getting used to this new streaming apparatus. Søren is here from Denmark. It's rocking. Thank you for coming again, Søren. Isabel says Restream is sending the comments from platform to platform, and it is. That's true. I changed the setting. I found a setting to change. Sabrina Learman is here. Yes, David Schneerman, who reached out to me actually to say, hey, are you okay? And he didn't only, he actually sent out the search party, which was great. Paul Reller almost had to do a wellness check on me. Let's see. All long sign. There we go. Long sine waves. Paul was dialing the authorities. Fantastic. I guess you guys now see all of these, so I don't even have to read them to you. And they're here on screen so I can see them. Angie Shear, Soar, Earthlings, Soar. Love you, Angie. Yeah. Superman Curl is still here. Happy New Year's Eve, everyone, says Mike Crane. Thank you for coming, Mike. I think we still owe you an email, Mike, which I will get you tonight. Oh, God. Le Grand Quiff now again. You should put an E on that if you're going to be speaking music theory, Paul. You can't just be saying grand like in English without making it French. Lynn Lane is here. Happy New Year to you, Lynn. Raymond spent your whole day catching up on Neil Alexander. That's something worth doing. There we go. Hey, Neil. Kendall Scott is here. Thank you. Do I save my work? I don't know what that means, Jake, but be clear. Today is shirt number 3. 31. Yes, exactly. Right. Isabel. Lucy Yao. Thanks for coming today, Lucy. Lucy sent me a beautiful, piece that she recently wrote for Joffrey Ballet. Yeah. Cool. A nice commission for her. Wonderful pianist Lucy Yao and composer and improviser Mike Crane. Yes, I did. Trevor New is here. Thank you for coming by, Trevor. Angie, Raymond, Neil, Lucy. Wow, lots of chatter here. Dave Hill Jr. Dave, thank you. Mark McCauley, you're welcome. These dailies have been such a wonderful gift. Thank you. They've been a gift to me too. Yeah, we got some dissonance going on today. And Paul says this makes me feel like I'm, 7 makes me feel like I'm back in Beirut. In Bayreuth. Okay. All right, David Schneerman, nice quote. I suppose that's from, I don't know. I am blinking. Oh, yeah, I am blinking. It's psychedelic HDMI cable. It's really not great. I got to fix that. Got to get a new cable. It's one of the first things I'll be doing. I think they meant Sonic Loots. I got you. Brett Armstrong is here. Brett, great to see you. Happy New Year to you. I'm sure we'll be talking soon. In fact, tomorrow. Pepper Green Media. Yes, I forget who Pepper Green Media is. Tell me who Pepper Green Media is. I'm so sorry. I'm forgetting right now. Let's see. Isabel and Raymond are fighting about the attendance. Learman and Schneerman. Yes, we will all miss that. Jamie Masek. So great to see you here, Jamie. In Minnesota still, right? Let's see. I think we're down. Oh, my improvs. Yes, everything. I've been trying to save in a clip every day, and of course they'll always be up on the YouTubes. Jeff Abel actually recommended to me yesterday that we make a Bandcamp record of all this stuff. And not that it wasn't already kind of in the planning, Jeff, but thank you for the encouragement. This is, we're going to put some of this music out. So let's see. Charlie Tokars, if you listen carefully, you'll hear me playing All Legs On out in my yard at midnight. I will listen for you, Charlie. I will. Wow, and we've all... Oh, Patrick Grant! There we go, of course. My bad there, Patrick. Sorry about that. So anyway, hi, you all. Thank you for filling up the chat already with 100 messages, and I'm really glad that I did get that it figured out to where you could all see the chat. And I wish I'd figured it out a little bit sooner, but I got it. We're all trying to level up. And we've been when this has been part of the goal this month for us to take our whole scene to the next level, which we have done thanks to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming every day. Lots of you every day, and any of you just happening on now, thank you as well. Isabel, once again, I mean, goodness, all of the lower thirds. And all of the things that Isabel has done for us and for you as well. It's been really a wonderful time working with Isabel as well. Of course. Let's see. Let me get this. Let me see if I can't get this up as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we've been figuring out new things every day and just trying to level up a little bit. Mary Nessinger is here. How are you feeling, Mary? You okay? The life from virtuality. Yes. So how are you all doing on this New Year's Eve? Are you any good dinners planned for tonight? Any good drinks? Plan for a night. Isabel, up till the time that we went live today, while I was trying to pull my hair out, figuring out why something wouldn't work, Isabel was totally making eggnog. So dig that. That's kind of deep. So not the Thelonious, not the Thelonious Monk eggnog, but definitely eggnog nonetheless. We've made a lot of music over these 31 days, some of which you've heard. I mean, those of you who've been here a lot have heard a lot of it. Sometimes very, very much the same, sometimes very different. And wow, let's talk. Let's talk New Year's. Okay. Now, put a 1 in the chat if you are a resolutions person, and put a 0 in the chat if you hate New Year's resolutions. Okay, let's see how many people we have doing what. I'm sorry, not the Thelonious Monk. Thank you, Neil. Ooh, totally caught by my dear friends. Yeah, not the Thelonious Monk eggnog. It's the Charles Mingus eggnog. Okay, we've got one person who's into resolutions. We got okay. Ricky's halfway there. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. We've got Sabrina's definitely a negative 1 for the resolutions conversation. We're going to have this conversation today. Lynn Lane 010. Okay. Isabel goes with 0.5. Right on. Paul's going to join Scientology. I have a conference call with Tom Cruise tomorrow. He's going to join my conference. He's going to join my coaching program, and you and I together, Paul, we're all going to become Scientologists, I'm sure. Wow, we've got nobody for the resolutions, or we've got one for the resolution. Raymond is speaking binary. Okay. Yep. Isabella's laughing in the next room. You should know that. Okay, good. All right. Great. All right. All right. So now let's talk seriously. Let's just talk seriously for a minute about resolutions. And we'll talk about all the options. So, I'm not a resolutions guy. I'm more of a renewal guy. So I like to look at what has really worked for me and double down on it. So that's what I'm going for. Anybody who has, yeah, right, Paul? Let's see. Yeah, Neil, we were going to do that. Guess what? We have an SM7B for her. We just didn't get it done today. I'm sorry. What was I saying? I was saying that anybody who's got resolutions, put them in the chat. If you don't have resolutions, then tell me how you treat New Year's. Right? Because first of all, are we not living through a sci-fi movie right now? Is it not getting so crazy that you just expect aliens to fly out of your butt in like a month or something when you least expect it? As we cross over into this new year, as it means nothing, doesn't it mean like everything? It's so nuts. It is just so nuts. I can't remember a New Year's Eve that was more fraught. With all sorts of stuff. Let me see what you said. Paul loves it when I get serious. Paul, you are so lovingly tiresome with your trolling. Mary loves when I double down. Great. Right on. How do you double down on haircuts, Paul? This is ridiculous. Let's see. No, Mike. No. Why? I mean, for me. Now, it might be different for you, but Y2K was not fraught with much energy for me. I guess if you were worried about the world banking system, it could have been kind of weird, you know. But no, it wasn't so hard for me. This one is it's actually this year has been kind of strange. And I don't know about y'all, but I discovered a whole lot about myself. Well, I do know about y'all because you told me yesterday some of your self-discoveries. Isabel and I discovered so much this year that it ended up with us streaming for 31 days straight in December. Does anybody want to know why? Do you care? I'm not even. I'm not sure. Yeah, let me see if you care, because if you don't care, I won't bore you with it. But Dan Kinney says, I'm going to try to expand my horizons, stop being such a music snob, and listen with fresh ears. Okay, right on. So Dan, I resemble that remark, and I think it's awesome. Mike wants to know. So this is what happened. This is what happened. What happened is that it got so nothing got really weird for us, because we already kind of lived up here in the country. What got weird, what really did get weird, was seeing just kind of what a callous nation we are. And yeah, Paul, I'm getting serious. So, you know, put your fingers in your ears. But it got really callous here in the United States. That's what's weird. And a whole lot of stuff happened. I had absolutely not ever counted on looking directly into a camera and talking to people. And all of a sudden I was teaching on Zoom and talking into a camera and basically interacting with people in a completely new way. And it's like everything moved on the internet, and I frankly didn't know, you know, what all that was going to mean, but I knew that if I didn't start looking at it pretty soon, that I would kind of miss some opportunities to connect with people. And the other thing that happened right at that moment was George Floyd. And this kind of racial disparity conversation and the income disparity conversation all of a sudden came roaring into the room in the middle of a pandemic. I know I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You experienced this as well. So it had a really different impact, I think, on all of us, and yet the same impact on all of us. And we all made different choices, and some of us are still kind of struggling with the shift. Some of us have, you know, attempted to get on a surfboard and ride the wave of the shift. You know, a lot of different responses. Our response was to start getting out a shovel and digging whatever foundation we could ever that we could dig. So that's why we started streaming about, I don't know, 6 months ago, 7 months ago. Jake, my father-in-law, gave us one of his cameras, which would be great for streaming, and we started streaming, and it was fantastic. It was harrowing at first. It was really, really stupid harrowing, like really upsetting, because this is not my bailiwick. I play the violin. I mess around with electronics. So it wasn't really something that I was very familiar with. But tech is. So I went looking for all the right ways to go about this. Came upon the things I needed to come upon. Eventually, we decided to try to reach out to gather some people around us to do that investigation as well. We started Amplify This, our little school, X Lab, our expansion lab. A couple folks are on the chat right now, and to join us. And we started trying to take the residencies that we've been doing up here in North Adams in this beautiful place and try to do them online. So we did it. And that was exciting and wonderful and awesome. And then I didn't stream anymore. And I didn't have a chance to be with people as much anymore. So decided we would do this in December. Both to just reach out and connect with people, also to just to do research, to kind of understand what was necessary to hang out with people on a long-term basis. And you've been a part of that. So thank you so very, very much for being a part of it. This is our last day. I don't know where this goes, but I can say for sure that we've learned a ton, not only about streaming, but more about just ourselves. I don't tend to be a great follow-through-er. I've often said, I'll make this, I'll make that, I'll do this, I'll do that, and I get stuck in the middle. Didn't get stuck in the middle here this time. Here, December 31st. Let me look at the chat, because I'm sure people are saying stuff. I'm sure Paul has something to say. Geraldine professes her love. Thank you, Geraldine. Let's see. Laura Christensen, you want to know the story behind the streaming? Yeah, well, I guess I just kind of told it, but there's more to say. Mary welcomes me to preach. Well, we can talk about my past if you wish, because that's a whole preaching thing too. Jake says, but also a counter kindness. Callous, I think, is the right word. Yes, yeah, exactly. Right. Thank you, Paul. Ricky, thanks for sharing your process, Todd. New Year's is a time like this is a great one, Ricky. Ricky Swem says, thank you for sharing your process, Todd. New Year's is a time I like to reflect on what is working positive and negatively in my life. That is a great entree. Oh my God. This inspires me to say a few things else. Sabrina, it's been grounding during COVID. Yuck to be here at the same time every day and to hear new sounds every day. It has been grounding during COVID. Yuck to be here at the same time every day and to hear new sounds every day and to be with peeps every day this month. Sabrina, you're awesome. Going back to you, Ricky. New Year's is a time I like to reflect on what's working positively and negatively in your life. So there's a great conversation. And that is one thing that has happened for us, is it not? I think all of us this whole year have had more time to reflect on what's working and what's not. Is there anybody, give me a 1 in the chat if anybody's undergone a radical change and a radical shift. I would love to know. Isabel Holmes says yes. Hey, Adam Cuthbert, I know your change. I know Adam's change. Trevor made a big change. Wow, Sabrina made a big change. Okay, there we go. Yes. Here, let me just, I will just simply come through as Restream bot, but I'm going to say this. Yep, that's me. 1 to the 111th power. There we go. Okay. Give me a 2 in the chat if you relocated as part of your change. Give me a 2. Give me a 2 if you... Trevor relocated. Yep. Angie Shear relocated. Mark McCauley relocated. David Schneerman relocated. Really, David? Did you leave New York, or were you not there anyway? Paul Reller says we've left binary. I no longer comprehend. Because that's right. Because I went past 1. I'm sorry, Paul. Well, I can't redo it. I'd ask you for a redo, but that's not going to work at all. And I think you know that. But, Jake says Isabel radically shifts every year. Ricky, you relocated too? Isabel, it seems as though you and I are maybe some of the only 2 that didn't relocate. Interesting. Cool. All right. Yeah. Look at that. Is that coming through on that stream? It sure is. My SD card is full. I've never quite understood why that particular camera always records to the SD card. It's impossible. I'm not even recording. For crying in a bucket. Anyway, but that isn't really your problem. There we go. Raymond and David knows. David, you are with Phil Klein there. That's great. Mike Crane didn't. Mary didn't. Wow. Well, sometimes I like to say that I relocated from the bedroom to the couch, but that's kind of an overused joke. Neil's been there for 21 years. I was in New York for 30 before finally giving up our place there. Which didn't really give me any joy to a certain extent, but in another way it really did. It was good to move on a little. Let's see what else we've got in here. This is some of the music that kind of came out over the 31 days. It's kind of nice to revisit some of this stuff. It's nice. Here, let me see if I can't if I can't bring this in too. I wonder if I can. Here, let me get rid of the chat for a minute, and let's see if I can bring this in. There we go. My good old pal, Ableton Live. Man, there's nothing like making music with this software. I'll tell you, just amazing. But that's been the constant source of all the music that has been made. Yeah, Raymond. Definitely. Here, let me grab my fiddle. Where's my fiddle? Sabrina moved some tectonic plates. Okay. Ricky, so let me understand your question better. Are you saying, are you making an invitation? Or are you asking me if I'm actually interested? Have you guys noticed that Isabel was mentioning today that the Facebook chat lag is much better than it used to be? Have you been noticing that? Oh, I see. Yes. Yeah, Ricky, it's kind of interesting. I've been, using Ableton and kind of working, I don't know how to say it. I've been an Ableton artist, kind of affiliated with the company in that particular way since 2.0, Ableton 2.0, Live 2.0. So I am, there's sometimes that I think that it would be fun to pay the whatever it is, it's like it's some gigantic amount of money, to actually go and learn to speak Ableton. Because from what I've heard about the Certified Trainer Program, it's kind of like, oh man, it's kind of like a boot camp. And it's the most awesome boot camp, right? Because if you're working with a corporation and you're representing a company, you're going to have to learn to call things what they call them, right? Instead of the track view or the da-da-da. Instead, it's like, you get really specific about how you teach people. Now, I'm pretty specific about how I like to teach people, but no, I don't have. I have never been through that whole thing with them. I think I'd enjoy it. I think I would really enjoy it a lot, but I haven't talked to my folks at Ableton ever about doing it. I love the company. I'm such a fanboy. It's sick. Paul says that Ableton is linked to Scientology. Oh, is it? Do you have that article handy, Paul? Because if you could just put a link in the chat to it, that'd be super. Let's get some weirdness going on here. Oh yes, we're dealing with the Raymond Neal connection. Okay. We've got some wild, unnecessary, weird pitches going on here. Let's see. Oh, listen to that. All right, back to it. Doohickeys, keep them coming. Oh, the weird pitches? Yeah. I got a bunch of them. This is it's kind of a little bit hard to, let me see if I can find it for you. There we go. Figuring out how this scale mode works has kind of been a mystery to me. I think these are all sharps. I think this is an A. Let's see. Let's like figure out. So this is one note across. So now let's go look at this. Okay, well there we got an A. Okay, This is the way to do it. It's like one by one, right? You guys can tell me if it gets boring. So A, B, C, A, B, C, or is it this? Okay, we'll see. I'm starting to get kind of more of an angle on this. Anyway, we'll try some stuff. Adam, yes. Ha 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 ha. Yes, I did, Adam. Adam taught me a little bit about a module that I haven't dug down deep enough into. So he gave me the old TSL education. And Adam, I totally want to dig down with you on the other thing that we were going to talk about, modular wise. There we go. Hal plus Mary equals TLA. Oh my God. You guys are blowing my freaking mind. Wow. Well, let me, I got to do another little thing here. Real quickly. Here we go. Pardon me while I line something up that you've seen many times before, but Isabel made it for us today in this kind of new mode of sharing. Get this up. There we go. Oh my goodness, Isabel, it's in the wrong corner. Here we go. Take the chat away. Here we go. Watch this. Yes, if by magic. There we go. January 9th and 10th. Please come join us. A few of you have reached out to us about doing some further work, whether it's in the think tanks or in the next launch of the expansion lab. All that stuff is coming up very, very shortly. So if you would like to be informed about any of those educational opportunities or being a part of it all, why am I so out of focus? If it would interest you to continue to be close with us as we move on and begin to develop more courses and programs, we would really, really love to have you. To do that, if you just go to facebook.com/Todd Reynolds Music. Right now, if you wouldn't mind giving a like to the page, but also there's a sign up button there to be on our mailing list. And of course, if you want to sign up for Level Up Your Virtual Presence, you'll automatically be put on the mailing list there. You could at least, if you wish, just in the description, you'll find it. You can click on the link and go see if it's something that is for you or for somebody you love and care about. I think the way that translates is if you're tired of seeing your coworkers with a really blurry screen and sounding as if World War III was going on behind them while they speak, then we have a lot of fun deciphering all that stuff. So anyway, that's, I guess, the most important thing to share with you there. All right, you all. Let me take another look at this chat. Call you in 2021. Oh, I see. Yes, Adam. Yeah, we'll get together tomorrow. Right on, you guys. I think it's time. Isabel, you want to get a little toasting beverage? And do you all have something to toast with to the new year? And maybe I'll share with you one or two things that I've learned this year, or not that I've learned, but I've learned to double down on. And Mary likes when I double down, and Paul likes when I get serious. Oh, look at this. Hey, everybody. Let me get rid of this. Here's my love. There's the camera. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi.
Hello.
Next time you see Isabel, she'll have her own awesome camera. Do you hear well enough?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Next time you see us together, Isabel will have her own camera, and she'll have a great camera. She'll have a microphone just like this, just like that one. We got her one. We just weren't able to quite do it. But here, you're going to need to stand. I'm going to put this back on, right? So you need to come over here. There we go.
Oh.
All right. Okay. So now we've got it all. Now we've got it all. Mary only knows Isabel as a hairdresser
That's
from
not
the other night.
That's not my main way of identifying.
Paul is suggesting that you have a GoPro strapped to your head.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Let's think
Yeah.
of another one.
Yeah, Paul. All right. So everybody, hey, to 2021, may it bring you all the dreams and satisfaction, warmth, and love that you can handle. And instead of thinking of 2020 as the worst year ever, let's think of it as the year that helped us think about what we really wanted to do next. All right? Here's to you all.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh my God, that's good. Oh my God.
It is not non-dairy.
It's not non-dairy eggnog.
It's very not vegan.
Hey, look at the chat. There we go.
Cheers.
Spirit
Cheers,
animal.
cheers.
Oh. Thank you, Angie. Pamela Madson's here. Thanks for joining us, Pamela.
Yay.
Ricky, yeah. Yeah. Mark McCauley, Clink. Y'all are awesome.
Cheers, Dad.
Yeah, cheers, Jake. And thanks for all you've done for us always.
Oh, always.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Right? You ready to take this thing on the road?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to take our leave of you in thanks and with huge hugs and I don't know what's next. I really don't know what's next, but there's a lot next because it's all in the hopper. So if you wouldn't mind, go over to YouTube. If you're on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind subscribing and hitting that bell, that'd be awesome. If you're on Facebook, our music page, Todd Reynolds Music, has a sign-up sheet for our mailing list. If you want to do Level Up Your Virtual Presence with us, please come and do it. I'm going to turn this off for a moment. And let's see, what else do I need to tell them? Because I'm kind of forgetting.
The newsletter will tell you.
Well, the newsletter, yeah, the
You
news,
said
yeah.
that.
If you do sign up for our our newsletter, we'll be in touch for we'll be able to let you know when any things are coming up. So let me quickly do this.
Thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us for all this time, and especially thank you for being with us today. It's it has been an awesome time. All right, there we go. Dan Kinney says, thanks guys for a great month. Yeah, Margaret Lancaster came by. That's really lovely too. Yep. Yeah, I never got to give you guys a studio tour. I know Neil wanted to do that. I will say this. If you do sign up for the mailing list, anybody who signs up for the mailing list, we will offer a studio tour on the 9th and the 10th. And if you want to, Neil's always about the routing, and if you want to know what cameras are being used here and all that stuff, we're so happy to share that with you as well. So until then, I'm going to take the chat away. So we're going to say goodbye. Here is
January
Isabel's
20th, yes.
here is Isabel's very, very lovely.
Silly. Did you see it?
Did I see it?
Yeah.
I don't know. Here it is. No, I don't think I ever
That's
did see it. This is it?
Yeah.
There we go.
There it is.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
We love you all.
Cheers.
This has been just so much fun. So much fun. Hey, Connor, thanks for stopping by. Paul Reller. Man, Paul, I hope I don't have to hire you during our next live stream if things are too peaceful, because I know you're expensive. Yeah. Thank you, Trevor. Yeah. Cheers, Paul.
Cheers, Raymond.
Yeah.
Raymond has been here almost every single day.
Raymond has been here almost every single day.
Thanks, Raymond.
Thank you, Raymond. Of course, we met Raymond through Andre Chumley,
Who is also here.
who was also
almost
here a
every
lot.
single day.
He's not here today, but he's been here a lot. And Andre is just such a wonderful friend, colleague. All right. Take care, everybody. Happy New Year to you. Stay safe.